As we finish up on this conversation, because we're running out of time here, but I'd like you to hear your views on this.
Yes.
MCAs have impeached Kawira Mwangaza after only 112 days. All the ward reps present voted to impeach her on claims of gross misconduct, abuse of office, and abuse and gross violation of the Constitution and county laws. What needs to happen now in Meru? Because there seems to be a lot of back and forth here. A court decision is made, impeachment is still happening. What is your advice to the county government of Meru? What should the Kawira now do?
You see, my word of advice would be very simple. Dissolve that county government. Dissolve the assembly.
Dissolve the assembly?
Yes, Kibwana did it. Kawira can do it. Collect those signatures. Send those MCAs home. Yes, see whether they're going to come back. You know, you cannot... I'm not siding with Kawira Mwangaza. I have no issues. And for me, the only thing I do is I empathize with her. Being an independent governor in a county government, and I would still go back to him, being independents are under threat, I would say this.
Yeah.
You are in a county government where there are 3 political parties.
Yes.
Majorly that form that assembly. You have UDA, you have BAS, and you have PNU. You do not even have a single independent MCA who can side with you. The only 2 UDA MCAs who side with you are all removed from house committees. The UDA leadership is equally against you because you're not towing the line. Now what would you do? You are trying to fight. Yeah, because if they are going to impeach Kawira Mwangaza and the deputy takes over, they're also going to impeach her deputy. Yeah. They're also going to impeach her deputy. Yeah. Then the speaker will take over for how many days before an election is done? 90 days. Yes? So basically, what is being done is that a by-election is being engineered.
Backdoor.
Yes, backdoor in what? In this county. So how do you do it? Engineer it yourself. If you're sending us, if you want to send me home, let us all go home.
Or I send you
yes, I send you first, and let us come and see who is more popular on the ground. Yes. Is it Kingangi? Yes. Yes. Is it Kawira Mwangaza? Or is it Peter Munya?
Okay. Trevor, let me say something about it. And on what my colleague has said. First of all, let's appreciate the role of Senate. What is the role of Senate? Is oversight county governments.
Yes.
Now, the Assembly has done its part. The next move is the Senate to go through the petition, the evidence, and allow Kawira Mwangaza appear before the Senate. Then the Senate will be extremely neutral. They are not from Meru. We only have 1 member from Meru in the Senate.
The deputy what?
Yes,
Deputy Speaker.
just only 1 person. So when this matter comes before the Senate, and then the Senate also says that they agree with the decision made by Assembly, then we know maybe there was a mistake. Because as we speak right now, and as my colleague is speaking, it's just from the gut feeling and emotions. We don't know the evidence. But look back, just after the governor was sworn in, the Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, flagged her out unto the Honorable Gladys Wanga. They are also not MCAs again, because they said whatever you are doing is wrong. Perhaps the MCAs picked from that because there were mamas from Meru that the appointments are shrewd. They are not being done with in accordance with the law. So if she could not maybe, I'm just saying maybe, they were mute the word maybe, if she could not follow the letter written by EACC and say, I'm sorry, let's correct this, sit down the Assembly, we are elected leaders to serve the people of Meru, let us deliver our duties properly in accordance with the law.
Okay.
But it's a situation whereby everybody is chest thumping. The Assembly is saying, we want to teach you a lesson. She's saying, I'm not going anywhere. We are reading that from the press and everywhere. So we don't know the final details of the reasons why they have actually reached a decision to impeach her. You cannot say that because she's independent, she has nobody to protect her. To be honest, even Taita Taveta, Taita Taveta governor is independent, but we have not heard any noise coming from Taita Taveta. So we cannot say that someone is engineering removal of Kawira Mwangaza to have a by-election at this particular stage.
All right.
Let's first of all release it, because through the Senate, we'll follow proceedings, Wakili, and we'll see the evidence, even as Kenyans. Then we see that, okay, you Senate, you are also on a mission by someone else to remove Kawira Mwangaza.
All right. Jematia.
I look at the whole scenario of Meru County as a whole, you know, so amorphous, you know. It is 3 months just after elections. And honestly, there's no way you'll just pick and, you know, there's all this noise against Governor Mwangaza. One thing I like about Mwangaza is I think she has a belief that someone is, she's engineering this thing behind her. Whether it's that is true or not is a different thing. But again, I looked and I watched the way the MCAs were fighting so hard to remove the governor. And I want to really, even if there's a gross misconduct, there's no way that within 3 months, in fact, there's nothing that has happened so far in governments. We have, like for instance, we have no CDFs. There's no money that has been, any funds has so far not been disbursed. So there's no way you can judge her right away that she's not able to do her work. First thing first, I think the leadership, and especially the MCAs and all the leadership of Meru County should have sat down and calm this noise. Because this is their county. And the MCA should have realized that Mwangaza is the reflect of the society. Whatever happens during the elections and she was brought in as an independent should be a lesson and should have been an indictment to all the people of Meru to realize that it is not like she woke up from nowhere and she became the governor. Two, what is this that they cannot sit down and solve? Like if I was seeing the MCS chanting and singing, you know, when they were preparing. Kaende, you know, that kind of. It is the same thing. Public opinion, we are removing this honorable governor, and we have no room to, you know, to listen to her. And another thing is, I want to look at it from the gender-based, you know, card. I think it is very hard, it is very easy, you know, to be judged as a woman when you have independence in your thinking. Kawira Mwangaza is a very independent-minded lady. She would speak her mind. She would probably be so raw.
Use the word rigid. She's very rigid.
No, rigid is
rigidity. The rigidity that is causing her all these problems.
No.
Because she has been told, remove the guitar man. She has refused.
No. You see, you are not supposed to judge me from your own yardstick. I do my thing. If there was anything, they should be asking me, or they should be asking Mwangaza how she became a governor. Because she must have been very popular against all those
people.
With the people. And that you should not, like me, I should not just change because I've been a member of parliament. I should still be able to, you know, link with the people or my voters. Mwangaza is trying to do something that is not conventional with everyone. And she's trying to put a point.
Never, don't miss this, please.
Let her finish. Let
Jematia
finish first.
Yes. I believe in giving second chances. Mwangaza is trying to do something that she wants to tell the country and the people of Meru that I want to do it differently. You might not like the my approach or probably doing things. Look, talk about the guitar man. Why should it be an issue? I mean, we have first ladies walking around and being given even resources of
Trevor, what my colleague is not coming out open to tell you is that the women leadership in this country, even National Assembly, they have now joined hand. They feel that Kawira is being targeted because she's a woman. To be very honest, she's not saying that. But in Parliament, where we sit, all women leaders, they are caucusing and saying, no, why Kawira? But instead of helping their colleague to understand problem, because we have women governors.
No,
we have
I have not said that.
Just a minute. We have Mheshimiwa Wanga in Homa Bay. We have Kizwan Gihika in Nakuru. We have Kirinyaga
And
Guru, we have Embu.
Yes.
But they don't have problems.
No, Anwai Guru is a second timer.
Yes.
She went through a lot.
Okay.
During her first
That's
time.
true.
And she was almost kicked out all the time.
Okay.
She was always in integrity center here. And
All right.
what I'm saying is the syncrasy. I mean, our personality should be treated and be given an opportunity to serve. For people of Meru, I think they are probably going to lose more because once you bring and take these rankles as a president, then the county is losing.
Okay.
Let's give Mwangaza a chance.
Thank you. We have to leave it there.
Bring this thing probably 1 year or 2 years down.
We have to leave it there. Thank you so much, Honorable Florence Jemate, Women Rep Baringo, Honorable Geoffrey Mulanya, Member of Parliament for Nambale, Murigi Kamande, Advocate of the High Court. Do we have time for quick feedback? All right, let's bring that up really quick. At Trevor Media at Citizen TV Kenya is the hashtag Daybreak. Let's read that really quick as we wind up on this conversation and then get into cooking tips. Dixon Oluoch says it's those 100 days campaign promises which makes people vote for any leader or regime. So asking for time is evasive. Why are they not aware of economic and climatic conditions of the nation, or they were visitors from Jerusalem? Were they not aware? That's what. Okay. Wycliffe, DAPK is just practicing the opposition desk. Kenya Kwanza government is on course. Let them watch the space. President William Ruto will deliver. Zimio supporters should watch Greet Florence, my woman rep Baringo. She's doing a good job in Baringo. Mesalimiwa na Wycliffe. LJ says separation of powers refers to the division of government into distinct branches to limit any one branch from exercising the core functions of another, to prevent the concentration of power and provide for checks and balances. Okay. Engineer Lazaro says judiciary lacks merit, several decisions being dictated by the executive. All right. Godi Baraza says it's quite evident that the president has tried to give independence to all the arms of the government. However, he should by all means let all those entities exercise the same independence without them feeling that they are centrally moderated. Sawe says Kenya Kwanza promised hustlers heaven, but they are nowhere near. Promised to lower cost of living, but it is still high. They use sweet words to get the vote. When the deal is too good, think twice. Hustlers are suffering even more. Oringe Waswa says Kenya Kwanza administration is working tirelessly to have the entire arms of government have a scope of things from its perspective that will be no different from it exercising the state capture they were complaining about in campaigns. All right, let's leave it there for now. Coming up next is cooking tips. Bye for now.